Hey, 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 Central staying true to those mighty Eagles of NCCU. We are AudioNet Channel 9. You are in the first hour, rather, the People's Block of the People's Show with the People's Champ. DJ GJ, a.k.a. Cobra Commander, a.k.a. G Jones, doing a real big for you this Thursday afternoon here. Looks like we're going to get some really bad weather here, guys. Just want to go ahead and alert everyone to that. It's supposed to be a superstorm that stretches the length of the United States eastern seaboard around 6 o'clock tonight. So everybody be really careful about driving and especially where you're at around that time this evening. Again, giant thunderstorm warning around this evening at 6 o'clock. So be on the lookout for that. Also stay in tune with your local weather reporters throughout the day. Or me. Because if something happens until 3 o'clock, you're going to find out about it. Anyway, let's get to the coverage of Game 4, which is going to happen tonight regardless of the weather. It's going to tip off at 9 o'clock tonight. Well, the biggest storyline right now in this game, in this series, is the team first play of the Spurs handicapping the Heat so far in San Antonio's 2 wins. These guys are all about the next man up. Step in, do your job, knock down some points, go have a seat. Do what you got to do. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. The San Antonio epitomizes team play in the NBA better than any other team in the league. Hands down. Hands down. For instance, Danny Green and Gary Neal, when they shared playoff of the night honors on Tuesday, they combined for 51 points. Okay? 15 three-pointers from the both of them. 6 from one, 7 from the other. Or was that 8? Whatever. Point is, they led the team en route to a 113-77 San Antonio win. Each one of the quote-unquote big three, as far as the Heat is concerned, have been largely a non-factor so far. I mean, with Tony Parker's game-winning shot in Game 1, it's been dwarfed by the bench play of Miami in Game 2 and the role of San Antonio in Game 3. This is still anyone's series, folks. With the Heat, the Heat still have they still are one of the best bounce-back teams we've ever seen, and this is based on facts, based on record. We talked about yesterday how these guys have never lost 2 consecutive games since January 10th. I knew it was sometime between February and January last year, so after the show I had to go and look that information up, and it was January 10th. It was the last time that happened. I don't see it happening. In my mind, I don't see it happening. In reality, we'll get to the pick in a minute. We'll get to my pick in a minute. I want to cover some of this other stuff before we get to that pick, so you yourself can draw your own conclusion before we get to my pick. I don't want to influence you at all. If you have a pick, I would love to hear what that is. Hit me up live on the lines, 919-530-7449. Who you got, man? Heat or Spurs? I definitely want to know. San Antonio does not have long-term staying power in the league, but I do feel like they know that this is their last shot at a championship with this particular squad. On Tuesday night, LeBron James was 7 from 21 from the field. You know, he was trying to force shots against Kawhi Leonard. Danny Green and him were switching off. Sometimes they hit him with the trap right at the top of the key, and both of them would be on him. But what LeBron ended up settling for a lot of shots, a lot of highly contested and poorly decided on shots, jump shots. And then in the second half, they faded away. In the same manner that San Antonio did in Game 2. Both two of these losses have come in Games 2 and Game 3 have come at the hands of a blowout. And Popovich pulled pulled his guys during Game 2. Said, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Spoelstra had everybody in. All hands on deck. There's work to be done. James also didn't get to the free throw line for the first time in his career in Miami, ever, on Tuesday night. He just was not fouled during a shot. I mean, I can't harp on the defense that Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green gets honorable mention here for picking him up at times, but Kawhi Leonard stayed on this man for 29 minutes. Now, can you imagine guarding LeBron James for 29 minutes? Because I surely can't. I'd throw my hands up and be done with it. But that's just me. Basketball can be a simple game sometimes. The Heat have the athleticism and the talent to attack the basket and force the game to cater to their pace of basketball, especially when James is being guarded by just Danny Green. And that's no respect to him. I just told you the guy did a great job. An honorable mention to him goes for him on Tuesday. He's done a great job so far. But if you heard him after the game, Danny Green chastised LeBron James not for playing poorly, not under his guard, but for playing poorly because he beat himself. And you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Danny Green is a smart guy. I think he realizes that LeBron could have played better, and that's not generally going to, that type of game from him is not what you're going to get from him on the norm. The norm for LeBron is to come in and put up almost a triple-double, to come in and put up 29, 30 points a game, 40 points. That's what he does. He also distributes the ball amazingly. Didn't get that stuff done on Tuesday. A key factor of the night is, of course, it's no secret, going to be the play of LeBron James. So there's that. We'll get back to the further breakdown of Game 4 right after the next music break, guys. We got some good stuff coming up for you, little brother, Lupe, and some old school Missy. Keep in mind, we are your student and information station. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to continue breaking down Game 4. You're in the middle of the People Show with your boy G. Jones, a.k.a. the Cobra Commander, a.k.a. DJ GJ. Stay tuned, guys, all day.